Peace and blessings, everyone. So, today I wanted to talk about the challenges that come about when we're making changes in our life. Specifically, this happiness journey that I'm on right now. Um, there's some challenges that I expected with this new role, and today was definitely one where I encountered um, one that was I definitely found to be not necessarily difficult, but definitely a lot of resistance was given to me, and but not to the point where it had me second guessing what I've decided to do. So I wanted to talk a little bit about that. When we make decisions that are truly for us, that truly leads us in the direction that we want to go, there's often too many times that we get those challenging moments that we're like, okay, maybe this was a bad idea. And the thing that stood out to me today was that thought didn't cross my mind. And as I'm having resistance from each of these children in this particular class, it never crossed my mind to go to my car and never come back. It it never made me think, okay, maybe this wasn't for me. Maybe I jumped into something that I wasn't ready for. Maybe I'm not prepared. Maybe this isn't really what I want to do. And that made me think, like, this is exactly what I want to do. This is exactly where I want to be to get me where I will truly be living in my purpose. I started out my journey with the thought of I want to do something purposeful. And it seemed that the positions that I was in weren't that. And that frustrated me to the point where I decided that I am going to look elsewhere for work. Even to the point where I said that I was going to simply quit and take off on this journey completely without the thought of where my next dollar is going to come from. That is extremely scary, but that's how much I wanted to live in my purpose. That's how much I wanted to say, hey, I want to do something that's actually going to mean something. I want to be remembered. And there's nothing more memorable than that teacher that actually was impactful in your life. There's several that I remember. My 5th grade English teacher, Miss Fletcher. My science teacher, Miss Booker Bryant. I remember Miss Young. My kindergarten teacher, Miss Peterson. And my 3rd or 4th grade math teacher, Miss Hawkins. Now, Miss Hawkins made house trips. My brother got in trouble all the time. She stayed at our house. But even though I didn't get in trouble, she was still impactful. I remember how she taught us math. It was always a song. And it was one of those things that just always stood out to me when I'm helping my kids learn their multiplication in 3rd and 4th grade. This is how I was taught. This is what works. This is how you can remember. This will help you. And I kept thinking today, like, I'm going to make an impact on these kids. I am going to be who I will be proud of and who they will remember. So the purpose of this video is expect challenges when you're on that happiness journey. Of course, first figure out what happiness is to you, what that means for you, and how you plan to attain it. But keep in mind, there's going to be challenges. There's going to be resistance. How you feel when those things come about will let you know if you're on the right path. And today solidified that I'm on the right path. this is where I want to be. This is where I should be. This puts me in the direction of fulfilling my life's purpose. And those challenges and the resistance that I face today definitely solidified that. So keep that in mind when you figure out what happiness is to you and you jump on that journey to actually obtain that happiness. That resistance does not or should not change what you want and what you plan on doing if you're truly on the path that you should be on to happiness. Peace and blessings.